We can talk about derivative function. Yes. First off, we will talk about what's the first function, or how do we do one of the function first. For example, we have this function. Y equals 12x. For the first step is that I was teach about. We're gonna do a turunan, do derivative thingy. Yes. So we just times this here and exclude 1 point. Yes. So 3 times 1, 3, 6, x 2. Wow! And let's move on. For the second question is, let me just write it first. Slope, or y equals 6 pangkat 4 when x was 2. So this is the question, right? What do we do? First off, we gonna do is derivative 8. How do you do it again, guys? This is for x. My bad for the bad writing. First off, we time it and minus 1. Yeah. 6 times 4 is what, guys? Anyone? 24. 24x. So now we got this function. What do we do with this? We're gonna swap x with 2. So what it is? 24, 2, 3. Other than that, yeah. So we got 2 cube. I think it's cubic. So 2 times 2 times 2. So it's 8. 24 times 8. We got 192. I'll probably just talk about many of the example of question, because I don't really want to explain tougher things. What the? Other question like this one. For example, if we have this question, what do we do with it? Yeah, 1 per x and y equals minus 1. Yes. So we're gonna derivative it again. If you want to do derivative, you will use this symbol or this symbol. But I will use this symbol for now. We got 1x and other stuff like that, minus 2. And then at the end of the day, we got minus 1 per x 2. Okay, we'll go on to the next example. F x equals x squared minus 3 plus 5x from. So let's begin again. We got this function. It is fx equals x pangkat 3 minus 3x plus 5. From the function we get x is 5, and the other function is x equals 5.3, right? Yeah, 5.3. First off, we're gonna derivative it. We got x pangkat 3, so it's 2 times x pangkat 2 minus 3, and the 5 doesn't go because it doesn't have any x or other stuff like that. So we already got this function, right? So we're gonna apply the 5 to it. So we got this function. And I think I made some bad thing because this has to be 2, not 3. That's why it's kind of hard for me to explain it. So we got 2 times 5 is 10, minus 3 is 7. Now we're gonna apply it to this function, alright? So we got x equals 5.3. We're gonna change the x to the 5. So we got 5 times equals 5.3. We're gonna move the x to 5 to the other side. So if we move it, we got a minus. So we make it 5.3 minus 5, which is equals to 0.3. And we're gonna estimate the value of it. So we're gonna do is 7 times 0.3. Make the value of it by 7 times 0.3, which is, bring out your calculator guys, it is 2.1. Okay. Let's start again. This is presented by Darius, Dr. Darius. So first off, we're gonna do derivative. We got 2 x plus 2, yay. Change the x to a 4. 4x to the plus 2, 4. Kenapa ini buku ganti ya? Apa ini tulisannya ini? 9, yes. So first off, we got the question is fx equals x pangkat 2 plus 2x plus 9. From the x, we got the x equals to 4, and the material is x equals 4.3. First off, we're gonna do a derivative, so we got 2x plus 2. So now we're gonna replace the x with a 4. So we got 2 times 4 plus 2. So we got 10. Now to get an estimated, we're gonna do 4 minus 4.3, and we got 0.3. And the question asks us to make it to 15%, and how many percent it is. So we're gonna do is 10 times 0.3 divided by 15 times 100%. So we got is 3 divided by 15, that's like this. I did not write it, but it is. After the day, we're gonna get 20%. Dah, malas gua.
Everyone, welcome to our education about function differential partial. And now I'm Akelvi. I want to teach you about the function differential partial and the language. And in function differential the material for today is function differential partial, and in function differential partial there is TR and TC, and there is a formula for such TR. For such a TR, we use KAPA equal KB PB. We use this form to search TR. And next we search for P. Our function, the benefit function is TR minus TC, and there is one again. The function is TR3P per Q. No, and one is QB. And there is a form for function differential partial. So after we know the form, let's next to the problem, and I use the example for this material is TC sama dengan Q A kuadrat tambah E kuadrat tambah and there is TC and there is a price. P is a price and there is two product. So we use PA and PB. For the PA is 7. The PB is 20. So what we should do after we know there is TC, PA and PB, we use P7 key. Ini benar gak ya? P key plus 20 key. Key minus key quadrat. What is it? Persegi KA plus 3 KA. There is a what is it? Solve optimal, and there is EE. Move on to the Lagrange. Sorry. Or we usually say it lambda. Okay, now let's move on to Lagrange. The Lagrange is f x y Lagrange or x. There is a Lagrange. Okay, let's move on to the exercise. We know there is zxy. Zxy x plus 2y equal 10. So what we can know how to solve this exercise. Okay, as you can see, there is fx y f. First we make this y Lagrange. Okay, and there is xy plus Lagrange and make the bracket again in here. We minus the first step, we make this the answer, and there is derivative partial, the first with 0. We use 0 and we write it f1 fx, sorry, not f1 but fx, and because we use fx, we write is y plus Lagrange equal 0. Why 0? Because as we now we use at the first is 0, and Lagrange, because there is a variable is Lagrange is 0. Lagrange is Lagrange is and for the fy is same. So we move in here, we use because we use x, and then we use so we input in this x plus Lagrange is 0 is x. Okay, maybe that's all for me. If there is a mistake when I or make you confused to understand my education today, I'm sorry. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, I'm Wisnu, and today I'm talking about matrix. First is plus matrix is 1 plus 2. This is 1 plus 2. One column here, 2 plus in here. And second is 3 plus 6. And 2 plus 4. 4 plus where? Plus 8. And the answer is 3, 9, 6, and 12. And 4 minus is 1 minus 2 is 3 minus 6 and 2 minus 4 and 4 minus 8. The answer is minus 1, minus 3, minus 2, and minus 4. 4 times it is 1 times 2, same like, yeah, with GE. Next 4 times is 1 times 2, and 2 second column is 3 times 2, 2. Next for the times is 1 times 2, 1 times 2, 1 times 2 plus 2 times 6, 2 times 6, and 3 times 2, 3 times 2 plus 4 times second is 3 times 4 plus 4 times 4 plus okay, for times for perkalian is 1 times 2, this column and this baris, 1 times 2 plus 2 plus 6 times 6, and for second 1 just no 1 times 4 plus 2 times 8. And 3 times 2 plus 4 times 6, and 3 times 4 plus 4 times 8 equal 1, I think 2, 12. It's okay. 14, 30, 20, and 40. And this hasilnya for times matrix. And for the next aja lah. Transpose. Maybe like contoh A. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6. Transfer is first column is here to move here. Like what the heck? Ulang. Okay, next is matrix transpose. Transpose is 1, 2 to move in 1, 2 vertical to horizontal. And next is 3, 4, and 5, 6. That is transpose. Is 3 times 3 is 3 kali 3. For determinan 3 kali 3 is 2. First is tulis lagi lah di 2 pertama tuh kayak like this, and you can kali this 1 times 5 times 9 and plus this 2 times 6 times 7 and 3 times 4 times 8 and minus 7 times 5 times 3 minus ini 1 nah 8 9 times minus 4 times 2 and hasilnya berapa sih? Lima tambah 12 kali 7 4 12 kali 8 6 kali 05 6 dan kali 4 2 next is the equal, and the equal is 0 because sama dengan ini ya 0 gitu. Okay, this is the matrix 3 times 3 3.
Continue into the grammar rule. So for this to work, we need an x, we need a variable, we need the simplest is the equation is we need to divide by a times by a x and equal by b. So in the equation is we have x1 plus 4x2 2 plus x3 equal to minus 1. And then 3x1 minus by 4x2, kecil banget. 3x1 minus 4x2 plus 2x3 equal to minus 5. x1 minus 2x2 plus x3. Okay, this is the equation for the Cramer's rule. So next we need to divide these three things into three parts. The first one is the kegedean nggak ya? We have A. We need to find the basic matrix from this. The first is 1, 4, 1, 3, minus 4, plus 2, 3, minus 2, plus 1. So this is our basic 3 by 3 matrix, and then there is an x, x1, x2, and x3. And then there's b for this one. So minus 1, minus 5, and 2. Okay, so the question is we need to find this. So the first step is this one minus 5, 2. Okay, the first steps is we need to find the determinant A, or the basic determinant. So how we do it is we move these two first column into the back. 1, 3, 3, 4, minus 4, minus 2. Okay, and then we need to calculate it. Jangan di sini. We have 1 times by minus, minus, plus, plus. We have 1 times by minus 4 times by 1, and then plus. We have plus 4 times by 2 times by 3. Times by 1, so. Yeah, 3. Yeah. And then we have 1 times by 3 and times by minus 2. And then next we minus them. And then we get 3 times by minus 4 times by 1. Then minus again. Minus 2 times by 2 times by 1. Minus again last time. 1 times by 3 times by 4. And then we need to calculate this D. So we get minus 4 plus by 24 plus by minus 6 and minus 12, then minus 4, then minus 12. So what do we do next is we need to multiply it. I don't know. We need to solve it. So this minus 10, we have 14 plus 16, we have plus 4 plus 12 plus 16. Yeah, we have plus 4 and then we get 18. This is the first D. So we type it, the first D is 18. Okay, and then we need to find x1 or the D1. So what are we gonna do is we need to change the first matrix. Aduh, dihapus lagi tadi. 1, 3, 3. 4 minus 4 minus 2. 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 1. So we need to find the x1, right? x1, x2, x3. So the first step is we need to substitute the b into the first column. So the process to search for d1 can be done. We substitute minus 1, minus 5, and 2. Same step as before, we move the first two columns into the back. Minus 1, minus 5, 2, 4, minus 4, and minus 2. Then times minus 4 times by 1 plus 4 times 2 times 2 plus 1 times by minus 5 times minus 2, and then minus 2 times by minus 4 times by 1 minus 2 times by 2 times by minus 1, and the last one is 1 times by minus 5 times by 4. Then we get 4 plus by 16 plus 10 minus 8 minus 4 and minus 20. So we get 20. 30, 30, 38, 38. Berapa sih? 26, 30, 38, 38. We get 64. Wait. 54? 54. 20, 30, 38, 34. Yeah, 54. So the D1 is 54. The next step is we need to search D2 and D3. We go 1, 3, 3, and then we substitute the b into the second column, minus 1, minus 5, and 2. Then 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1. We move again, 1, 3, 3, minus 1, minus 5, 2. Then we get 1 times by minus 5 times by 1 plus by minus 1 times by 2 times by 3 plus 1 times 3 times 2. And then minus 3 times minus 5 times 1 minus 2 times 2 times 1 minus 1 times 3 times minus 1. Okay, so we get minus 5 plus by minus 6 plus by 6 minus by minus 15, minus 4, minus 3. So we get 721. This one is 7 plus by 8, 14. So we get 21. Nine. Sorry, we get 9 for D2. And then the last one is we need to search the D3. For it, we substitute the B into the third column. One, three, three, 4, 4 minus 4 minus 2, 1 to 1. Substitute the B, minus 1, minus 5 and 2. And then we move again, 1, 3, 3, 4 minus 4 minus 2. The D3, okay. The first one we get 1 minus 4 times 2 plus by 4 times minus 5 times by 3. Plus again, minus 1 times by 3 times by minus 2. And then minus, we have 3 times by minus 4 times by minus 1. Minus again, minus 2, minus 5, 1. Minus 2 times 3 times 4. So we get is minus 8 times by minus 60 plus 6 minus by 12 minus by 10, then minus 24. Get minus 60 minus 108. So we got all things we need to search for x1, x2, and x3. So the last step is we need to divide the D into the D1 or D2 or D3. So in this case, x1 is D1 divided by D. So it's 54 over 18. Then we get 3. This is the answer into the x1. And then x2, D2 into D. We have 9 over 18. Then we have 0.3. Oh no, sorry. 0.5. 0.5. 0.5. Yeah, we have 0.5. And then last one is x3. D3 divided by D. We have minus 108 equal by 18 equals minus 6. And then we can just include this here. Or no. We have x1 is 3, x2 is 0.5, and x3 is 6. So that's all for the Cramer's rule. Thank you. I'm Daris. Goodbye.